Welcome back, y'all. Tuesday morning, Oceanfront. Now my Steve here, about to get started. Woo. All right, morning everybody. Welcome back. Tuesday morning. Let's get started straight away. Let's get started standing today, huh? A little bit something different. So standing, we'll come towards the top of our mat. We're gonna try to close our eyes here. So if you can be steady with your heels and toes together and eyes closed, cool. If you'd like to separate your feet hips width apart, that's the route I would probably take, but either way, towards the top of our mat, stand up nice and tall. Let's close our eyes. And a lot of times we just begin by kind of just with our eyes closed, just noticing, getting a sense of the space all around you, noticing the sound of the ocean. Feeling the cool ocean breeze on your skin. And really just taking a second to appreciate the best yoga studio in the world here, everybody. Let's begin together by exhaling everything out. And then through your nose, let's take a big collective inhale, fill up. And as you do, let's roll our shoulders up by our ears. Exhale through your mouth, roll your shoulders down your back, clear it out. Once again, y'all, inhale, shoulders roll up. Soak up that ocean air deep into your lungs. Exhale through your mouth, empty it out, shoulders, roll them down your back. One more, everybody, inhale. And exhale, empty out. Beautiful. Just like we've been doing. You can keep your shoulders down. Breathe in through your nose. As you do, think about pressing down into your feet as much as you're reaching up through the crown of your head. Lips stay sealed now. Exhale through your nose. Stay tall. Keep your chest lifted. Draw your navel in. A little engagement of your core. Just like that, everybody. Inhale, tall in your spine, lifted in your chest, full within your lungs. Stay tall, lips stay sealed. Exhale through your nose, strengthening around your midline. Just like that, everybody. Inhale, pull your breath in. Start to feel that cool ocean air hitting the bottom of your lungs. See if you can feel that. Lips stay sealed. Exhale through your nose. Breath is a little bit warmer on the exhale as it is the inhale. Inhale. Sweep your hands out to the sides and reach them up high to the sky. As you do, circle your palms in to face each other. You can bring your pinkies in even a little bit more so you externally rotate your shoulders. And then exhale, we'll just take our hands right back down to our sides. Really easy. Just moving with that breath. Inhale, sweep them out, sweep them up, breathe in big. Exhale, take them right back down. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up. Press down to the balls of your feet and your heels evenly. Stretch up through your fingertips. Spread them wide. And our exhale, we're going to move to a standing forward fold. So bend your knees a lot. Spill your torso out long. Drop your head down. And you hear me say it every class. I recommend that you bend your knees enough till you feel some contact, your upper thighs and lower belly. You could take Ragdoll Pose with pinkies at the crease of your opposite elbow. Now, notice what you feel the whole back line of your body, especially in your hamstrings, around your glutes, and in your lower back. And if you need to soften some of that resistance, some of that tension, if it's a little bit too much, then just bend your knees a little bit more. Drop your head down. You can shake your head out a little bit. You can nod it, shake it no a couple times, but if you do that, you got to nod it yes a couple more times than you did no. You always want more yes than you do no, right? Just feels better energetically. Let's go 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Pull your breath in really, really deep. Drop your head down, brother. Exhale, go ahead, release your hands to the ground. And now find an inhale, halfway lift here. If you're new to this halfway lift, and we'll take a couple breaths, take your hands just below your knees on your shins. Now, shoulder blade squeeze, take all that round out of your back, very good. Even smooth out the back of your neck. Think about having no wrinkles in the back of your neck. Now, hips pull back, and another inhale, you can pull your chest and pull your torso out a little bit longer. Beautiful. Exhale, fold down deep and draw your navel in. And then lead with your chest and let's inhale, rise. Good. Take your torso and float it all the way up high to the sky. And at the top, if you wanted to lean it back a little bit, that could feel pretty good. And then exhale, fold all the way back down. Little bend in your knees. Just ride that breath all the way back down. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. You lift and lengthen. And then just fold. Fold to that perfect degree. Lead with chest. Inhale, rise. Take it all the way up high. At the top, you might be able to lean it back a little bit more. Awesome. Exhale, fold. All the way back down, everybody. Uttanasana is a standing forward fold. Let's do one more. Halfway lift, flat back, look up and lengthen. Exhale, dive in deep, empty out. Inhale, let's rise. Float it all the way up high. At the top, lean it back, but straighten your arms and think about lifting up and away. Beautiful. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look up and lengthen. And then exhale, plant your palms. Let's step to plank pose. High push-up position. And let's take that breath. Your deep diaphragm breathing that we began to cultivate just a few moments ago. Let's keep that flowing really deep and free. Always remember, in our yoga practice, the breath is the foundation of our meditation, and this is a meditation. See if you can bring your heels above the balls of your feet. Press through your heels, reach through your head. Pull your hands and toes towards each other. Now, we just did some movement straight away, but now we've got just this hold here, which is going to start to build heat and really engage our core, which we need a lot for our yoga practice. Take one more inhale here. Now draw your navel in and then exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Beautiful, everybody. Press down into the mat, like almost trying to press your hands through the mat and lift your hips up high to the sky. You could take some movement here. Pedal your feet out a little bit. Sway your torso out a little bit. Tucker. 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 Good, everybody. Now, think about, let's build this. You always build them from the ground up, right? Postures. Here, we're going to start with our fingers. You spread them wide. Okay, again, you press down. Try to grip the mat with your fingertips, but also the knuckles, and see if you can press the middle of your palm flat to your mat. Now, drop your head down, chin to your chest slightly. Look towards your knees and towards your thighs. With your shoulders, wrap them around in front of you. Right? Widen your upper shoulders and back. Look towards your knees and towards your thighs, brother. Chin to chest. And then little bend in your knees here. Right? Let you press your hips high and back further. Let's really try to focus on a long, straight spine here. And as you press into your mat and your hips lift high with that little bend in your knees, you can feel the strength in your shoulders, the length in your side bodies. Let's inhale, lift your heels, roll it forward to plank pose, high push-up position. And then navel in, exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Again, take that whole breath, lift your heels, roll it forward like a wave, rolling through that ocean. Navel in, hips high, downward facing dog. One more, everybody. Inhale, heels lift, roll it forward, breathe in. Let's lower all the way down, nice and slow. Slide your hands back a couple inches. Think about tops of your fingertips, lower rib cage, if that's accessible. Tops of the feet down. Now, tops of the feet on your mat. Hands here, brother. Okay, elbows in. Here, not here. Here. Elbows in. Tops of your feet on your mat. See if you can keep them down, but lift your knees by engaging your quadriceps. And then hands up off the ground if you can. Cobra Pose. Use the muscles in your lower back. Your chest lifts up a couple inches. Exhale, take her back down. Once again, inhale, press down, lift up, breathe it on in. You can press with your hands, right? Exhale, take her back down, but have the majority of the movement come from the muscles in your lower back. Number 3, inhale, lift up. We're just opening our spine, and we want to be gentle with this. Exhale, take her back down. Last 2, everybody. Inhale, Cobrasana, Bhujangasana, lift up. Exhale, you take her back down. And then last one, everybody. Inhale, lift up. Let's hold this one, huh? And then, if you can, again, pick your hands up off the ground. Reach them behind you. Interlace your fingers. Beautiful. Pull your hands back. Use the strength of your arms to lift your chest a little bit more. Squeeze your shoulder blades as you roll everything and shoulders back and everything, and then broaden across your heart. One more. Big breath in. Soak up that ocean air. Deep, deep, deep into your lungs. And then exhale, take her right back down. Hands underneath shoulders. Let's inhale, press up to our hands and our knees here. And then you've got 5 cat and cows. Inhale, you start with cow pose by looking up, dipping your stomach down, and tilting your tailbone high to the sky. Exhale, round her down to cat pose, chin to your chest, round your spine, draw your navel up in it. Inhale, look up, breathe in, kind of feed your heart through your biceps there. Exhale, pull it all in, and push your breath out. 3 more, everybody. 3 more, okay? Let the movement be led by your deep diaphragm breathing, in and out through your nose. This kind of breathing sends a message to our brain, literally, right? It calms our nervous system. It sends a message to our brain that says, hey, We can relax. We're safe here. We're good here. This is optimal breathing for our body. About 5 seconds in through our nose, 5 seconds out through our nose. Our bodies are made really to breathe in and out through our nose. When you're done with those, curl your toes, lift your hips high to the sky. I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. Good, everybody. Remember in down dog, you want your hips high, so that little bend in your knees lets you do that more efficiently. Drop your head down. Hey, I just encourage you to make this healing. And you can push yourself, right? I'll give you that opportunity to challenge yourself. But let's stay connected to that breathing, right? Let's stay connected to that state of being that the breath, this kind of breathing returns us to. Most of y'all know the flow. It's all good. Breathe well. Inhale. Look forward. Press your hips back a little bit more. End of your exhale. Walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Heels and toes touch. Take an inhale. Pull your chest out long. A halfway lift. Flat back and lengthen. Exhale. Fold down deep. Empty out completely. Inhale. Let's rise. Come up high with a flat spine. Reach your hands up, and you just lean it back till it feels really, really good. Awesome. Exhale, fold all the way back down. We've done this movement a few times already today. Uttanasana. Inhale, find that halfway lift. Flatten out your spine, a little squeeze in your shoulder blades. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back to plank. Shift your shoulders forward. Shift forward. And lower halfway down so that your elbows go straight back. Upward facing dog. Tops of your feet down. Shoulders back. From your core, exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Good, everybody. Breathe deep. Soak up as much oxygen as you can with each and every cycle of breath. And as you can imagine, all that oxygen-rich blood, where all day long, whether you're standing, whether you're sitting, your heart is having to work at least a little bit to pump blood up to your head. Now we're saturating it with oxygen, and it's not having to work to get blood to our head. Over by the tree, you're good, you're good. Breathe well. No, you're good, you're good. I'll come over and help them out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees a little bit, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Take that inhale, pull your chest out long for a halfway lift. You know this well. Exhale, dive, fold, empty out. Inhale, let's rise, take it. Float it all the way up high to the sky. At the top, you lean it back, not too much, not too little. Make it feel good. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Correction, make it feel great. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, pull out long. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower with control. Now you want your shoulders and hips to move on the same plane. So if your hips are collapsing down, brother, upward facing dog, tops of the feet down. See if you can lift your knees by engaging your quadriceps. Exhale, you got it. Send your hips to the sky. Doggy. Tucker. Breathe, everybody. Breathe deep. So you're almost in a plank pose. You want to bring your feet to about there. And then little bend in your knees. Little bend in your knees. Good. Now you press your hips high. This is down dog, brother. Nice work. Phenomenal, everybody. Phenomenal. Inhale. Exhale. Keep pulling your breath in deep. And keep it flowing free. We got 2 more of these. Press hips back. Load up your arms. Look forward. Feel that weight shift into your shoulders. End of your exhale. See if you can lightly hop your feet between your hands so your feet are really light. Halfway lift. Pull your chest out long. Ardha Uttanasana. Shoulder blade squeeze, brother. Exhale, fold down deep and empty out completely. Inhale, let's rise. Take it. Float it up high. At the top, you're leaning it back, but I want you to lift up and out of your heart. I want you to feel this. We're not just going through the motions. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Uttanasana. Heels and toes are all the way together, touching, right? Inhale, find that halfway lift. Pull your chest out long. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward. Strong core, everybody. You could drop to your knees. I do it all the time. Lower halfway. Are your hips sinking below your shoulders? Upward facing dog. And if that's the case, strengthen your core or drop to your knees. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Phenomenal job, everybody. I see some of the layers are coming off already. As that heat starts to build, that blood starts to flow. And before you know it, if it's not already, your internal pharmaceutical factory is going to be supercharged. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 2 more breaths here. 2 more breaths. 1 more flow on your own. Add, skip whatever you want. I'm going to come over here and help out some of my new friends here. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. So hop forward, brother. Now in your halfway lift, heels and toes together. Your halfway lift, you're here, right? Be here. Flat back, there we go. Good, exhale, fold. You got the rest. Nice job. Very good, everybody. You know, be mindful of that, your halfway lift. Take all the round out. Again, your shoulder blades squeeze and shoulders come away from your ears. We don't have to be perfect, that's for sure. And if you saw me practice yoga, perfect would not be the word that comes to mind. But we do want to move with intention, a certain quality of attention, so that we can make this a meditation, right? Not just a physical exercise, but a mental exercise as well. Phenomenal job. Inhale. Exhale. From here, let's shift forward to plank pose, high push-up position. Let's come to forearm plank. So drop her down to your forearms and see if you can bring your hands straight out in front of you, like the figure 11. Now you're not letting your hips sink down, are you over there, brother? The guy I helped with down dog? You're not letting your hips sink down, are you? Steady your gaze. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, take your right knee to your right tricep. Inhale, take it, step it right back to your left. Exhale, switch it up, left knee, left armpit, tricep if you can. Inhale, slow motion, take it back, step it back. Exhale to the right, curl it in, those outer obliques engaged. Take it back, and then you got the left side. Let's go 2 more each side after this. Inhale, legs together. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale. Take it to your left. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, legs together. Last time, exhale, left knee, left tricep. Now, step both legs back. A lot of us didn't really like that one, and I don't blame you. Walk both feet in towards your elbows here, like a down dog on your forearms. This is called dolphin pose. And then let's lift our right leg in the sky. Lift your right leg to the sky. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in. Keep it flowing. Go one more. Inhale. Exhale, drop your right leg down. Inhale your left leg to the sky. 3 breaths. See if you can pull your heart through. Pull your chest through a little bit. 2 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, take 1 more. Inhale here. Exhale, set your left foot down. Now, spread your fingertips wide and just see if you can press into your hands. Use your triceps to press both elbows off the ground. So you're right back to your downward facing dog. Good. Downward facing dog. However you got to get there. You know, pressing both elbows off the ground at the same time is a little bit challenging. Take an inhale, press your hips back and look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Take that inhale, halfway lift, chest pulls out long. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty out strong. Now inhale, let's come to chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands high to the sky. Now squeeze your legs, your toes, your heels, your knees. Squeeze. Steady out your gaze. Sink low with your hips over there. Bring your weight back into your heels so your toes might even come off the ground. You can sink lower. You're getting there. Inhale, think upper body ascending. Stretch your hands a little bit higher. Exhale, lower body descending. Sink a little bit lower. Good, everybody. Simple posture, but you can probably feel it in a lot of different places. Simple, yet not easy. 1 more breath. Take an inhale here. Exhale, release to forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Pull your chest out. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back so that you're in a low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Let's come up and open up. Good, everybody. Steady your gaze. Steady out that deep diaphragm breathing. Bend deep into your front left knee. We're talking like 90 degrees. If it doesn't quite get there, it's all good. But if you're over there on the end and you notice that your knee is coming in front of your ankle, then you just need a longer stance. Longer, not shorter. This girl over here, he keeps picking on me. Your back right toe should angle forward slightly. You look, yeah, I'll let you know if you're doing something wrong. Don't worry about it. Good, steady out your gaze. Think about, just like in the beginning, your inhale. Press into your feet, reach through the crown of your head, lift your chest, stretch your arms, pull them away from each other. And then exhale, sink down a little bit deeper. Beautiful, everybody. Another full breath in. Calming, slow, meditative breath out. Inhale, start to reach it forward. You got extended side angle pose on your exhale. Side angle pose. Forearm to thigh is good. Right? Whatever you're feeling in your body. Right? There's a lot of communication going on throughout this whole practice. And that's sensation within your body. That's your body communicating. Let's try to listen. Now, if you'd like to reach towards the ocean, really intensify that line of energy on your right side body. That's beautiful. Circle your palm facing down. Yeah. drive into the knife edge of your right foot, like drive it down and away from you. And take your right fingertips and reach them far and away from you. Amazing, y'all. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Slide your right hand down the back of your right leg. Look up over your left fingertips. Now, the more you lean back, the more your left knee is going to want to straighten, but also the more it's going to want to pull inward. Make sure you're pointing straight forward. We're only going 2 more breaths, everybody. Inhale. Front left knee's bending, brother. Back right leg is straight. Opposite. Yeah, you can look at her. That's right in front of you. 1 more. Inhale, reach it back, breathe in. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Low lunge. Step your left foot back to plank. Shift forward, inhale. Exhale, lower halfway down. Elbows straight back. Upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. And exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Press back. Press your hips back. Load up your arms. Look forward. End of your exhale. Walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Heels and toes touch. Take an inhale. Find that halfway lift. Flat back. You look up and lengthen. Exhale. Dive in deep. Empty out completely. Inhale. Chair pose. Sink your hips. Lift your chest and stretch your hands high to the sky. Exhale. Forward fold. Uttanasana. Dive it on in. Heels and toes together, right? Halfway lift. Look up. Flatten out your spine. Exhale, fold, plant your palms. Let me see. Step your right or left foot back so that you're in a low lunge. Back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Good. The first few moments in any postures, again, you're working on that little checklist. Check 1, you steady your gaze, right? Your drishti, you steady your breath. These are 2 important things. Check 2, you're refining any alignment, balance, stability. And then check 3, you kind of see what you can get cooking. Like how many places in my body, how intense can I make this in my body without compromising my breath? Because that's the most important thing. You look like you're doing phenomenal. Inhale. Exhale. Drink up that breath. Deep, deep, deep into your lungs. And keep it flowing. Is your knee leaning inward? Point it straight forward, brother. Front knee. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Let's start to inhale. Reach, reach, reach it out. Side angle pose is your exhale. You can begin again with that checklist. Check 1, steady gaze, steady breath. Check 2, balance, stability, alignment. Check 3, enhancement, modification, or refinement. That's awesome. Cobra, who that one? I don't want him to scare him. Again, if you went to that extended side angle with left hand reaching towards the ocean, your palm is facing down. But then a lot of times what happens is that our left shoulder kind of rolls forward. So consciously roll it back and stay narrow. This looks phenomenal. Awesome, Leah. Give me 2 breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Soak up this ocean air deep into your lungs, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Stay low in your lunge. Reverse your warrior. Left hand slides on the back of your left leg. Look up over your right fingertips. What's your front right knee doing? I know you're feeling it. If you need to straighten it, right, straighten it. But if it's just a little bit challenging, right, I encourage you to stay there. Stay in the fire. We only got 1 more breath, y'all. Inhale, reach, straighten that arm, lift up and away. Exhale, windmill down. Step back. Lower slow. Elbows tuck in. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog. Heart comes through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger, dogger, doggeroo. Inhale, bend your knees. Press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Let's do this. Halfway lifty, flat backy. Pull out long. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty out. Now inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and stretch your hands high. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Dive it on in. Halfway lift, everybody. Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. Exhale, right foot steps back. Low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, second warrior. Open your heart to La Jolla and spread your wings wide. Exhale, extend your side angle pose. Create some space, create some length. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmiller down. Step it on back. Beautiful work. Move through that flow. Upward facing is your inhale. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Just one breath to prepare. Bend your knees, press your hips back, and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop feet between hands. Find a halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty out completely. Inhale, chair, sink hips, lift chest, and hands high. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, everybody, pull out long. Exhale, left foot steps back. You're in that low lunge, back foot flat. Inhale, windmill open, your heart towards Mission Beach. Exhale, more length, extending, side angle pose. Stay low, inhale, reversing, warrior. Exhale, take it on down, step it back, move through that flow. And let's just stay with it, yo. Upward facing, shoulders back, feed your heart through, lift your knees. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing, doggies. Press back, look forward, load up your arms. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop feet between hands. Good, take an inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, dive in, fold in, empty out completely. Inhale, chair, Uttanasana, sink low, reach your hands high. Exhale, forward fold, dive on in. Halfway, you're resetting your spine, you're looking for length. Exhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Whoa. Inhale, open wide, heart to La Jolla, spread your wings. You know where to go. Exhale, extending, side angle pose. Inhale, reversing, warrior. Exhale, take her down, chaturanga, dandasana, ing. Just moving on through. Upward facing, you're making it feel amazing. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger. One more, y'all. Inhale, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or hop feet between hands. Halfway lifty, flat backy, breathe in. Exhale, dive it on in, Uttanasana. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Dive it in. Halfway lift, everybody. Flat back, look up and lengthen. Exhale, left foot steps back, low lunge. Move through your flow, everybody. You know this by now. Breathe well. The breath Your breath is not only the barometer or what tells us the quality of our practice, well, it is reflective of the quality of our mind as well. And that just makes sense. If you're ever in a state of anger, of fear, if you notice your breath at all, it's usually short, choppy, in and out through our mouth. This is the opposite of that. Good, everybody. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. From here, let's step your feet a little bit wider. Take your right hand back and see if you can grab the outside edge of your left ankle. And if you need to shorten, lengthen, widen your stance, or modify in any other way, I encourage you to do it. Glance under your left armpit if you can. Keep driving into your left hand so your hips are still lifting high. That's your inhale. And then your exhale, you can pull with your right arm and just twist your torso a little bit more. If your balance and strength are supreme and you'd like to lift your right leg up, you can do that. 5. It's a tough one, brother. 4. Great job, everybody. Last 3. 2. Take an inhale here. Amazing. Exhale, release. Shift all the way forward to plank pose, high push-up position. Squeeze your legs together. Ground into your right hand. And inhale, roll open to your left for side plank pose. Good. You could drop a knee to the ground, a forearm. You can stack your feet one behind the other or on top of each other. There's plenty of ways to modify. But you do got to lift your hips here and engage your outer obliques. And again, if you're feeling strong and you want to take your left leg up off your right, you can do that. Take your left hand now and reach towards the ocean. Think about pressing through your left heel and reaching through your left fingertips. Last 3. 2. Reach really, really long, y'all. Exhale, take it to plank. Left knee, left elbow. 5. Pull it up a little bit higher. Tricep. 4. Maybe you can get it right up in that armpit, y'all. 3. 2. Very good. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hand so that you're in a low lunge. Stay high and above your right foot. Inhale is crescent pose. Rise up, reach up, and fill up. Good. Now, on your exhale, let's start to lean it back and take your elbows really, really wide. Now, you can bend your elbows a bit here, huh? Lean it back so much that your heart opens to the sky. Your head is dropping back, but not flopping all the way back, right? If you want, you can flop it all the way back, but then slightly retouch into your chest. But let the weight of your arms and the squeezing of your shoulder blades create all this space across your heart, your collarbones, that deep breathing, creating some space in your lungs. 5. 4. Airplane pose in 3. 2. Let's come back up through center, arms nice and wide. Slow motion. Lean into your front left leg. Take it forward to airplane pose, balancing. See if you can bring your right heel, your hips, and your head in one line. Engage your left quadricep. Squeeze your shoulder blades to keep your torso buoyant. Five. 4. Great job, y'all. Last 3. Back to crescent pose in 2. Last inhale, option to reach your hands forward. And then exhale, bend your left knee, step your right foot way back. Inhale, take your hands and stretch them up high to the sky. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Lean forward, draw your navel in, and then twist to your left. Good. You could always drop your back knee to the ground. If your thumbs are way up by your shoulder, make sure you're not just dropping your torso down on your left thigh. You want your torso to lift a little bit off your thigh. And then see if you can bring your heel, stack it above the ball of your foot. Press through your heel, reach through your head, and then use leverage, twist, bring it out. Let's go 3 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, everybody. Inhale. Exhale it out. Go 1 more breath. A little bit longer on your inhale. Can you rotation? Rotation. Amazing. Release to low lunge. Pick your back knee up. Walk your hands to the right. And that was a tough one. A short series, but a tough one. This posture here, this asana, prasarita parottanasana, makes it all worthwhile. See if you can just reach and maybe grab your ankles, the outsides of your feet, big toes. Shift a little bit more weight into the balls of your feet. Drop your head down and breathe. Phenomenal, everybody. You know, over the last 18 months, we've been hearing this word a lot, pandemic. In my opinion, stress and tension have been a pandemic for a lot longer than that. This practice of yoga, the practice of meditation, are really, really good at mitigating the effects of stress and tension. Just erasing them and hitting the reset button. Great way to start your day, great practice for any time of day. Whether it's a 20-minute meditation in the middle of your day or an hour-long yoga practice beginning and whenever. It's a good thing you're here. This is hugely, hugely beneficial. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Breathe in here. Exhale. Great job. Release. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale. Halfway lift. Look up and lengthen out. Exhale. Walk your hands back to low lunge. Top of your mat. Step your left foot back to your right. So you're in plank. And then shift forward. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower halfway down. Keep a strong core. Upward facing dog, heart comes through. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger, doggeroo. Beautiful. Let's take her home, everybody. Step your feet a little bit wider. Let me see here. Right hand, left hand. Yeah, left hand to the outside of right ankle, shin, knee, or thigh. You're glancing under your right armpit. You're pulling to that perfect degree. And remember, a lot of communication going on here. You're looking under your armpit. If you don't like what you smell there, the communication is, hey, feed me something different, huh? Maybe left leg up, maybe not. 5, maybe you just 4. Start to shift a little bit more weight. It becomes lighter, but you don't pick it up. 3, everything builds in increments. 2, take an inhale here. Exhale, set her down, shift forward to plank pose. Squeeze your legs together. Ground into your left hand. Inhale, roll open to your right. Side plank pose. Here you go. Right in there. Right in there. Here you go. Here you go. You go here. Lay down. Lay down. Where you go? I got you some. Maybe right leg up, but do lift your hips here. Right hand towards the ocean. Utah. Give me 2. Inhale. Exhale. Reach a little bit. Our release, if you can call it that, is plank with right knee to right elbow. 5. Good, everybody. 4. It's never easy. It's always worth it. 3. But it has to be this way. 2. Inhale, send your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep her all the way through to your hands. Low lunge. Stay high in the ball of your left foot. Inhale is crescent pose. Anjaneyasana. Good. Exhale, start to lean it back. Take your elbows nice and wide. Pull your elbows back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. And again, feel that opening across your heart center. 5. 4, we're taking it to balancing here. 3. 2, start to come up through center, arms nice and wide. And then slow motion, lean into your front right leg. Take your left leg up parallel to the ground. Fantastic. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Good, Bill. Exhale. Nice, Pete. Inhale. Exhale. Option to reach those hands forward, a little bit of space. And then slow motion back to crescent pose. Bend your right knee, step your left foot way back, stretch your hands up high to the sky. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Lean forward, navel in, twist to your right. Pavarita Anjaneyasana. Do what you got to do, everybody. Like, you want to be so steady that if myself or somebody else were to try to come over to push you over, you wouldn't move at all. Yeah, buddy. Balance, strength, endurance. Practice even has a little cardio in it. It's got it all. We're down to the last 2 breaths, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Lengthen, breathe in. Use leverage. Twist, twist, twist. Release to low lunge. Back knee picks up. Walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. Option here to swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back for a little chest expansion, right? We have a lot of chaturangas in this, and that'll work the front of your body and your triceps. We want to open that. So if you go there, interlace your fingers, find your halfway lift, and then exhale, dive in deep. Breathe. Work. Cobra, hold that one. Hold that one. Hold that one. Beautiful, everybody. Let's go one more. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the ground. Halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, let's walk it back to low lunge, top of your mat. Drop your back left knee to the ground and move to half pigeon pose. Heel toe your right foot over to or past your left wrist. And somebody was asking me about this the other day. You know, where should my shin be? For most of us, gentlemen especially, your heel's going to come in close to your body, brother. Closer than that. Right? Yeah. Way in. Tight hips, that's what you want. You don't want to go cross body, like with your shin parallel to the front of your mat. Unless your hips are really open, you can hurt your knee, especially the interior meniscus there. And ladies, the same. Tight hips, you know, the heel is in close to the body. Walk your hands out when you're ready. Drop your head down. And as the intensity subsides a little bit, see if your focus and concentration on your breath can increase. Breathe. Oh, he's looking out. You were looking out the side, man. He was just looking out. Just looking out the side. What that one? Does she get scared, or he or she gets scared of dogs? Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. What is that one? Oh, you don't come and bark. Come here, come here. You stay here. Right there. Oh, you don't scare that one. You don't scare that one. You don't leave it. It's okay, come on. You go back. I know what that one. Hey, no, no, leave it, leave it. Parakeet. Hey, come on, no. Good, everybody. Let's walk our hands back in. Tell you what, you can just step it back to downward facing dog. Cobra. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Pedal it out a little bit. Get some blood flow back into your leg. Hey. No, no, no. Get. Take an inhale here. Exhale, just step your left foot between your hands. Move to half pigeon pose. And just notice how you felt on the other side, where your leg was on the other side. This side is going to be a bit different, and that's okay. Walk your hands out when you're ready. Drop your head down and breathe, breathe, breathe. Did you see that thing? Parakeet? Stay. This yoga, like I said earlier, isn't always easy, not necessarily fun, but it's like a lot of things, you know. Relieving stress and relieving tension is really, really important. This stuff isn't easy, but you always feel phenomenal afterwards. Just a sense of peace and balance. Physically, you've taken your joints, their muscles, they're almost their full range of motion, if not their total range of motion, in a really mindful way. So we don't force anything, we don't rush anything, there's no extra points performing at any level or looking a certain way. And it's all really, really personal and individual. Good, everybody. Let's take one last down dog. Walk it in, step it back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, press your hips back and look forward. Let's come all the way through to seated on your exhale. And just take an easy, a seated forward fold here. Take your legs out in front. Again, that little bending of your knees is very safe and supportive for your back, at least to start. You can always straighten your legs once you go in. Toes up, work the flesh out from your seat. Root into your sit bones. Take the whole inhale to reach your hands high. Really try to get tall, lift up and away. And then take the whole exhale to lay your torso out long and fold all the way down. You can drop your head down and let your back round. And that laser-like focus just continues. One more breath, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Let's release, come back up. Ease your way onto your back, everybody. Pull your knees into your chest. You can drop your right arm open like a wing. Look to your right and gently guide your knees towards your left side body. Take her back up to center. Pull your knees in and neutralize. And we just switch it up. Left arm drops open. Look to your left and guide your knees to the right. And hopefully at the end of your yoga practice, you know, you're somewhat pleasantly worked, maybe fatigued, but equally all over your body. It's not like squat day at the gym, where you can barely walk to your car, let alone down the hill leading out of the park. We worked everything in a really balanced way, and that's the whole idea. Can take her back to center. Pull your knees in one more time. And then let your legs fall out in front. Let your toes fall open and palms rest face up along your side body. Take an inhale here together through your nose. And then through your mouth, exhale, clear it out. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more, inhale. Hold full. Release. Good. And at the end of our practice here, we call this a, get out of there, Shavasana. We just take a few moments to allow ourselves to bask in this sense of balance and peace that the practice doesn't create. It simply returns us to Shavasana. Morning, how you doing? And everybody, you can stay here, of course, as long as you'd like. But if you're ready, just start to breathe in lightly. Can take any movement that feels natural. If you like to roll on your side, you can do that. If you choose to make your way to seated, that option's right there for you as well. Take a second, notice how you feel, everybody. Always remember your brain is a supercomputer and your internal dialogue are the programs that you run. So thank yourself. Thank yourself and tell yourself good job for showing up. I am extremely grateful to be able to guide you through, so I thank you for that. Thank you for your donations, everybody. I thank you so much for your generosity. I started these classes to share it, to make the practice accessible. And you can get it other places. You can get it in a studio, but it costs you a lot of money, 30 bucks a pop. So thank you for honoring that donation-based system. I appreciate you, everybody. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste. Mind if I step up here real quick? Whew, great job, everybody. Sorry we went a little bit over today. Hope you didn't have to be anywhere. I appreciate you, everybody. I hope you feel phenomenal. Check out Namaste Yoga on YouTube. We were live today. We always are, 4 times a week. If you're new, I leave the donation bin on my front porch, right across the street, the house with the palm trees, 2 big ones. On the back of the benches are also the Venmo QR codes to make that really, really easy. Thank you for honoring that system. I appreciate you, everybody. Enjoy your day. Namaste. Oh, good, good. I tried to get out of my normal thing, so it was challenging for me too. I'm like, what do I do? Oh, I know, huh? Oh, everybody at home, I hope you had a great practice. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please hit that like button. Please leave me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And we'll see you on Thursday morning, everybody. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate
Hey, thanks, brother. How'd it go?
Great.
Yeah, what's your name?
I'm David.
David, I'm Steve. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. Here from Massachusetts just for the week. So
All right.
yeah, this is awesome.
Cool.
Really appreciate it.